I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you some questions on absolute functions. The question here is, draw the graph of absolute x plus absolute y less than equal to 1. Right? So we'll sketch a graph here. I'd like you to pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now, whenever we are working with absolute functions, you have to redefine them as a piecewise function. So let's look into both these functions. What is absolute value of x equals to? Absolute value of x is x if x is greater than or equal to 0 and is minus of x when x is less than or equals to 0. Now how about absolute value of y? Absolute value of y is also equals to y when y is greater than or equal to 0 and minus y when y is less than 0. Now that gives us 4 conditions, right? Depending on in which quadrant we are working. So that is how we are going to solve it. So let's work in the quadrant 1 first. So let's say quadrant 1. Now in quadrant 1, the condition is that x is greater than or equal to 0 and y is also greater than or equal to 0, right? So in quadrant 1, what will be this equation? So we are working with this equation absolute x plus absolute y less than or equal to 1. In quadrant 1, when x and y both are greater than or equal to 0, we can replace absolute x by x and absolute y by y, right? So what we get here is x plus y is less than or equal to 1, correct? So that is the equation which we get. Now we can actually draw this line x plus y with their x and y intercepts, right? So if y is 0, x is 1. If x is 0, y is 1. So we get a line kind of, let's say this is 1 and 1, so we can get a line like this. So this line, and within quadrant 1, less than means less than equal to means you are including the line and you're on the lower side of this, correct? So that becomes the inequality in quadrant 1, right? So including the line. So that part is absolutely clear, I hope. So here what we have is y-intercept of this line is 1, x-intercept is also 1, right? Now let's look into quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, which we're talking about this quadrant, x is less than 0, or y is greater than or equal to 0, right? So if that is the case, then x less than 0 means x will be replaced by negative x. So we'll solve this equation as negative x, and y greater than or equal to 0 means positive y plus y less than or equals to 1, right? So that basically means that the y could be equal to, y is less than or equal to x plus 1, correct? So in quadrant 2, we have this line x plus 1, slope is 1 and y-intercept is 1. So we could draw this line as kind of like this, right? In quadrant 2, less than means under this line, including the line itself, right? So we get this part as the solution for quadrant 2, correct? So that becomes, in quadrant 2, this is minus 1 for us. Now we can also solve for quadrant 3 and 4 in the similar fashion. In quadrant 3, the condition is, so we're talking about this quadrant, both are negative. So x is less than 0, y is also less than 0, and therefore for both less than zeros, our equation will be minus x minus y, right? So absolute x values and y values will be replaced by minus x minus y less than equal to 1. So that is the original equation. Now we can rearrange this equation and we can write, if I take y on this side, that means y is, and we're taking 1 on this side, minus x minus 1. So y is greater than minus x minus 1. Let us sketch this line minus 1 is the y-intercept, slope is negative x, so that will be the x-intercept. So what you get here is kind of like this. Greater than equal to means above this line, so the portion which you're going to do is kind of like this. Is it okay? Now I'm making a rough sketch, so this should be exactly parallel to that, but I hope it works, right? So this is minus 1 for us, right? Okay. Now in quadrant 4, what is the scenario? That is quadrant 4, x is greater than 0, but y is less than 0, right? So in quadrant 4, what you see here is that x greater than 0 means absolute x will be replaced by x, y is less than 0, absolute y will be replaced by minus y. And the equation inequality is less than or equal to 1. And when you solve this, what you get is, taking y to the right side, you get x minus 1 is less than equals to, minus 1 is less than equal to y. Now that is y-intercept of minus 1, slope positive 1. So when you join this, you get this line. Greater than means above, right? So there it goes. So that becomes the solution of the given inequality. We can draw this graph to represent it. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope you understand and appreciate the steps which we have taken to represent the solution. You can always share and subscribe to my videos, and if you like, you can put some likes also. Thank you, and all the best.